Monday Mindset Talk, and it's comp week. Quarterfinals is this week. Good luck to all of you guys out there competing in quarterfinals. I will be right there with you guys, setting up the camera, hitting the workouts, doing all the things that we need to do to keep the season rolling. So super excited about that. This week, Mindset Talk. When I plan out these Mindset Talks, guys, they're usually just thoughts I had previously. It might even been like thoughts I had this morning or this past week, what kind of just popped into my mind, and I was like, hey, this is a part of our story. Maybe this will help some other folks write their story the way they want to versus the way they feel they have to. So I like today in that hopefully you guys can relate to it, but put it into your own writing in your own story. This Monday, we are going to talk about how your hardest challenges in life could be your biggest blessings. And my story kind of goes like this. And what I do today is what I truly love to do. I love to coach. That's a big one. I love to train, and I love to put the two together because I really do think they complement each other. And I've said it many times before, being a better coach makes me a better athlete. Being a better athlete makes me a better coach. Put the two together, magic. Magic. But if you would have talked to Rebecca way back in her gymnastics days, and mainly when I was getting older, like 2011, 2012, and I retired in 2013 when I was 13 years old, I hated, and that's a big word, hated my coaches. That's not an understatement. I really disliked them in that they made me feel belittled, that I had zero control, that I served no purpose in life. And these are all, I don't sugarcoat this, guys, because check your environment. And not just you from a personal standpoint, but check those around you, because we need people. And I'm an introvert myself, and I used to say I'm not a people person. And every now and then you'll catch me still saying that. I'm an introvert. I like my alone time. But everybody needs people around them. We all need good people. And the only way we can find good people is if we really check ourselves, what we're doing with our lives, and how we're impacting the world. So I don't sugarcoat those things. And yes, I was young, but I was on a mission. We joke about it all the time. I mean, Matt and I joke about it all the time. I'm an old soul. I've always kind of known what I wanted. I've always been a hard worker, and the minute someone questions my integrity, I'll fight a person. I'll fight you, okay? Because I know who I am. But I say those things about my previous coaches because I felt like I got put in a hole that I really had to climb out of and dig my way out of, which in the end made me stronger. Very thankful for it. But I say that in a way that it took a very long time to get my confidence back and understand that I did serve purpose and help and feel encouraged to go after these big challenges and big dreams and big goals. And I share that story because I still laugh to this day that people call me Coach Rebecca, because I never thought I would be a coach because I didn't want any part of that world. But I look at it today and I'm like, I am getting better as a coach, and I feel like I am becoming a very good coach because I have some previous knowledge of what a poor coach looks like. So what a big lies in being able to recognize these parts of your story is the good and bad moments make up the story, make up your story and who you are. And all it is little puzzle pieces, and you can decide how you use them. Are you going to find a place for that piece to fit, or are you going to leave it off to the side? But if you find a place, realize if you find a place for it to fit, it completes who you are and a part of your story, the picture of it. So it wasn't until like not too long ago that I'm like, some of the worst memories that I have, I'm using today to make me better. I remember when I felt like this because a coach told me this. Am I going to say that to one of my athletes? Hell no. I'm going to find the opposite of it. I'm going to find what empowers them, what encourages them. And when they fall on their butt, because they should be falling on their butt, they're learning. I don't say, what the hell did you just do? Why did you do that? No, I'm going to say, hey, what happened? What did we feel? This is what I saw. What did you feel? Okay, let's get back up on our feet and try again. You got this. Falling down is a part of learning. Making mistakes is a part of learning. That's the fun of the journey. It's not, just as much as it's not fun to fall on your butt, it's just as not fun to just do everything perfectly because you don't feel like you're doing anything. You gotta have the blend of the makes, the misses, the good and the bad. That's what makes it up. And then what you and coach and your team and your good people around you start to recognize is, man, this person's writing their story. They're putting in the effort. They're putting in the time. They're putting in the work. And it looks freaking awesome. And guess what? If they keep at it, they're going to get there. If you're relentless, you're going to get there. Relentless means you're not going to stop trying. You're going to keep doing whatever you need to do to get there. So if you know you're putting in the time, the effort, and being relentless about your goals and dreams, just wait. Keep that up and just wait. You're going to get there. Going back to, this is where I bounce back and forth because I'm coach and athlete. But from a coaching perspective, it's like that's what you want, and you want to see that. And in my past, like I never felt like that. I've never felt that from my coaches. I felt like if I made a mistake, I was going to be sent home. I was going to feel worthless. I was going to feel like I was just plain bad. So dig deep into your story. Everybody has nasty memories. Now, the degree of them is different. I didn't have a poor childhood. I'm very, very blessed, and I'm thankful for that. I want to make the most of that. But maybe there's a lot of you guys out there that are in my boat. Maybe there's some to the degree that it's maybe a little bit worse, and that's just part of your story. It's the cards you were dealt. But don't let that hinder you and carry that around as a weight. All it is a tool. Tools are heavy. All it is a tool. And let's figure out how to use it. Now, I'm not saying I didn't like this coach I have, so I have to be a coach. That's just how eventually I wanted to write the story. I know what good looks like. Matt, my coach for the last almost 10 years. I know what poor coaching looks like. All my coaches before that. And I don't want to say they're poor coaches. They weren't coaches that could coach me because I didn't make progress there. And in fact, it put me in a hole. So check your environment and then really dig deep into what has built you, what has helped you become who you are, the good and the bad. How can we use those tools to write your story to be the most powerful story you can write? Because you can't forget all that. As much as you want to move past it, you can't forget all of that. It's with you forever. It's written on the pages of your book that's in ink. So you have two choices. You can carry it around and lug it around as a weight, or you can use it to write your story to a more powerful degree. Coach, Rebecca. Still makes me laugh. Because you can even ask Matt. Ask Matt. And I told him I used to not like Matt. When I first started CrossFit, I was terrified of him because he was head coach of the gym, and I just felt so uncomfortable around coaches because I thought they were there to beat you up, drive your face into the dirt, to make you tougher. But no, then I found my home, my environment, and my community that, yeah, Matt will give me workouts like today that kick me in the butt, leave me on my face, but then encourage me to find more within myself. And that's what it is. So that is today's mindset training and mental training, is dig deep into your story and really find those really nasty, sticky spots of it and use it. Figure out how to use it. And you're not going to figure it out right away. It's going to take some time. But ultimately, those heavier weights that you carry around can make you stronger. They can either drag you down or make you stronger. So decide what you want to do with them. Write it on paper. Put it in a goal book. Do whatever you need to do. But we got to figure out a way to use them. That is what we got today and this week. Let's go crush some quarterfinals workouts. I'll keep you guys updated on how that's going. Check out this. Anybody like Crocs fans out there? Cambro's trying to make me a big t-shirt person. But that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Breathe and believe. Do it. I'll see you guys later. Have a good week. Peace out.